Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, markets are good gain in US market, more of a positive by almost around 1%. And also Asian markets are mostly positive. There are some indications from the private report that there are some improvement in economy in Chinese data. So these are very initial indications. Need to be reconfirmed. So if that happens, then the economy which was struggling can see some revival and have an impact on the overall world demand. Apart from that, if we talk about commodity, they are also more of a oil is more of a flattish, and iron ore and steel are down by 1 and 0.5%. Futures of the US market are flattish. So, and today we have a settlement, last day of the month settlement and also year. So, we may see some volatility and quite possible uh, the small cap shares may, a few small cap shares may see some wild movement for NAV management. And I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Yesterday we saw that Nifty sustained 22,100 and close above that important level. But today we expect flattish open and witness to sideways during the day. If Nifty break 22,040 at downside, then we expect further profit booking and further downside towards 90, 21,940 and 21,870 in today's session. And upside next immediate resistance around place around 22,200. That's today's range is Nifty 22,200 in upside and downside 22,040 is an important support for index. But today we expect Nifty trading between this range only, though we expect sideways momentum in the index. Bank Nifty also trading within the range. Yesterday we saw that some sideways session in banking stock last 3 to 4 trading session. Do we expect this pattern to be continued today's session also? First immediate resistance place around 46,940 and then 47,100 in upper side and first support for immediate 46,460. Below that, then we expect further downside towards 46,480 and 46,100 at downside. So Bank Nifty also we expect sideways momentum during the day. Fin Nifty yesterday we saw that it sustained the 20,917 above range. Then we expect next immediate resistance 21,040 and then 21,090 and 100 in upside. And support place around 20,970 for intraday, and below that that's 20,900 and 20,850 next immediate support for Nifty. So all three index we expect some range trading within the range in today's session. Stock specific, Titans and Pharma looks positive. Yesterday we saw that some positive momentum in pharma stock. Biocon also looks positive. We already given call in Biocon. Glenmark Pharma also we recommended few days back, and that stock will be continue to upside. And next resistance place around 974, and if break that level, then we expect further rally towards 990 and 1,000 range in upside. Negative side, PSU sector. Yesterday we saw the last half an hour some selling pressure, that is PFC and MTC Concor. We expect this pressure to be continued to this session. The Concor looks weak below the 970 level. We expect 870 level. So we expect below that level will come down towards 850, 840 at downside. Upside 880, 882 is the next immediate resistance for Concor. The Concor looks weak. PFC also looks weak, and NMDC also trading the below the important support zone. That yesterday we saw that this come downside and close below that important range that comes around 200, and yesterday closed below this range. So below this range, next immediate support place around 190 to 198. Downside, upside immediate intraday resistance 204. That's it for technical derivative I can get.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, as we look at the overall data front, there is not much of a change from the previous day of trading session. As we are seeing that the Dubai position is completely spread between the range of 21,900 to 22,200 to 300 range on the upper end. But in yesterday's session, we have seen that the Nifty managed to give close about 22,100 level, due to which we are seeing that the put writer positions have got shifted on the upside towards the 22,100 and 200 level. But as per today's expiry, the Nifty in next 1 to 2 days of trading session, also Nifty is likely, if it grows about 22,200 level and gets closing about 22,200 to 300 range, then we might expect the stability to be continued in the market, or else again we might witness some range one momentum in the market. While yesterday, as I mentioned, that the PCR, the resistance of PCR was at 1.18 level, but it yesterday closed at 1.14 level, so it closed below the resistance zone. Once if it gets above the resistance zone, then we might expect some buying to be witnessed in the market, as we are seeing that continuously once the Nifty coming at 22,200 level, the supply has been witnessed due from the FI front also, and index future front also. In index future front also, we have seen that in yesterday's session, almost around 1100 crore selling has been witnessed from the index future front also. So overall data front seems to be on the range bound front, but the support has been clearly witnessed on the downside towards the 22,100 to 22,000 range in today's trading session. While on the stock specific front, counter that looks positive will be Chola Finance and over a reality. These two counter we are seeing that the fresh short covering has been witnessed in these two counter, while on the fresh long position we expect McDowell and BSOF looks positive in today's trading session. So that's it from the front. Thank you.
Good morning. BHEL has received an order from Adani Power for setting up 2 by 800 megawatt Raigad Phase 2 thermal power plant at Raigad, Chhattisgarh. Order value is 4,000 crore, and it is to be executed over next 35 months. Recently, we have seen that Power Ministry has said that by the year 2032, almost 93 gigawatt of additional thermal capacity will have to be added to the current base of 240 gigawatt, as solar and wind won't be able to cope up with the increase in power demand. So this is a shift from their earlier stance that they will be adding only solar and wind capacity. So this will mean good days ahead for companies like BHEL, who make balance of plants for thermal installations. IDFC First Bank, there is news that Cloverdale Investment, which is an affiliate of Warburg Pincus, is looking to exit the bank by selling its entire 2.25% stake via block deal today. Offer size is likely to be around 1,200 crores, and company is looking to sell entire 16 crore shares. The floor price is set at 75 rupees per share, implying a 4% discount to the current market price. So expect stock to open down. Indostar Capital Finance has reduced its stress portfolio by approving sale of SME loan portfolio amounting to 39 crores to an ARC. Said transaction is expected to be concluded in this financial year itself. So over next 2-3 days, it will be completed. This is marginally positive. GOCL Corporation Limited has entered into MOU with Squarespace Builders Private Limited in Hyderabad to initiate strategic monetization of approximately 264 acres of prime land at Kukatpalli. Through this landmark agreement, a sum of 3,400 crore will come to GOCL. Additionally, the agreement includes joint development of 32 acres of land under JDA in collaboration with Hinduja Estates Private Limited. The process will get completed in 18-month period. So this is a monetization amount seems to be quite large, and this should be positive for GOCL Corporation. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from that, we met the management of VIP Industries. The stock is underperforming substantially. There is a change in management. New MD has taken the charge. In fact, he was earlier the CFO of the company, and in last 6 months, he has become MD and revamping the business. The problem with the VIP in last 4 or 5 years was it was losing market shares. The market shares before 5 years was at around 48%, and that has come down to 38% of almost around 10% decline in last 5 years. So that was the key problem, and the key problem which management has reasons for this is what management has said that there was no revamp of the portfolio. They were running the old product only and not introducing new products, and as such, losing the market shares. Uh, but now the management is introducing a lot of new products in all the range: VIP, Skybag, Aristo, and uh, Capri and Carton. So all these brands they had introduced a lot of new products and which will be marketed now. And what the management is indicating that they will be reducing inventory, which is very high at around 900 crore to around 600 crores, and also they will be looking at improving the revenue and margins. They are guiding for the increase in revenue around 2 to 3% more than the industry growth, which is at around 14%. So maybe they will be growing at around 16%. And also margins, they are indicating that they will be looking at 15% EBITDA margins in H2 FY25, which was at around 10-11% currently. And also, they will be reaching their historical margin of 18%, 18 to 20% in the next 2 to 3 years. So, the directions wise, the indications are positive. Now, the point come is of the implementation, how well they are able to implement. The valuation seems quite attractive if we compare the stock with the Safari. No doubt, financials are weak, but they are bigger player than Safari. And Safari market cap as of now is around 8,500 crores, whereas VIP market cap is around 6,600 crores. Looking at the brand and the possibility of turnaround, the risk reward seems favorable for VIP at current price. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning. We are expecting some sideways to bearish momentum. The range of 3.45 on the higher end and 83.27 on the lower end. So one can initiate a short positions in the range of 83.42 to 83.45 levels with the stop loss of 83.53 for the target of 83.30 and 83.22 levels. In GBP INR, one can initiate a long positions if prices breaks the level of 105.50 levels with the stop loss of 105.25 for the target of 105.80 and 106.05 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate a long positions if prices breaks the level of 90.48 levels with the stop loss of 90.29 for the target of 90.70 and 90.80 levels. Thank you.